Do you know somebody who's always sowing discord? In today's video, I'm going to show you how to handle it. Peace and blessings, family. This is Uzziah. And in today's video, I want to talk about what sowing discord means and why it happens. After you're done with this video, you're going to know exactly how to stop discord from ruining your congregation. So do me a favor and smash the like button if you're looking forward to today's message. What is sowing discord? Sowing discord is one of the most heinous sins in the Bible. To sow discord is to say and do things which cause distrust among one another, which results in arguments and fights. Usually the sower is acting as if he or she is not trying to cause arguments. Sowing discord is a deceitful act because it is done through sneakiness, lies, and using gossip in a way that makes the guilty party appear to be the better person. It alters how people think about others and creates mistrust. It can initiate bad judgments, cause one to voice disparaging comments about a person who was once a devoted friend. It can spoil sound relationships among family members and close friends. There may be times when jealousy creeps into a person's life, causing them to resort to sowing discord. There may also be times when a person feels threatened by another and discord is sown to try to discredit the individual. These acts are unacceptable with God. Sowing discord often comes in the form of casual conversation. Everything seems innocent until one person starts to paint a picture about another person in a malicious way. They're manipulating how they want somebody else to be viewed. When someone is sowing discord, they're assassinating a person's character. And the Lord speaks about that in the book of Proverbs, the 6th chapter. Proverbs chapter 6, verse 16. These 6 things doth the Lord hate. Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him: a proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood, and heart that deviseth wicked imaginations, feet that be swift in running to mischief, a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. And this is against the will of God, because God wants us to come together in harmony. So if we all claim to love God, why do we sow discord? Some people do it in ignorance. Gossiping was a part of their everyday life, and they never realized that this is against the law. Other times people do it because something is going on in their spirit. This is the book of Proverbs chapter 6 and verse 12. A naughty person, a wicked man, walketh with a froward mouth. He winketh with his eyes. He speaketh with his feet. He teacheth with his fingers. Frowardness is in his heart. He deviseth mischief continually. He soweth discord. Many times people refuse to acknowledge that there's something going on within their spirit that causes them to sow discord in the first place. So to help us see the signs, we're going to dig deeper and look at the definition of froward. Froward, of a person, difficult to deal with, contrary, habitually disposed to disobedience and opposition. So typically, froward people are troublemakers. They're typically not team players because they're always going against the grain. When we read in Proverbs 6 and 12, a froward person was described as a carnal person. This is a contentious person, and drama follows them wherever they go. So some people sow discord because they have a froward heart. And this kind of person believes in elevating themselves by tearing other people down. You know, there's 2 ways to have the tallest building in town. One way is to tear down everyone else's building. The other is to choose to make your building taller. A person who sows discord tears down everyone else's building. Oftentimes they do this because they lack confidence in their own ability to build. Sometimes it bothers them that another person has favor. They don't want anybody else in life to succeed but themselves. A discord sower is a jealous person and an insecure person. And whenever they're in the presence of somebody who threatens them, they will whisper in the ear of other people to make sure that this person isn't viewed in a positive way. Sometimes people sow discord so that they could be viewed as the one trusted friend. They don't like when other people have close bonds, so they will privately go from one person to the next, telling stories pitting one person against the other to create mistrust against two friends, making themselves the go-to person because the brother or the sister that you confided in now believes you have their best interest at heart. Oh man, William is looking out for me. I would have never known that this other person said this. Oh man, thank you for the heads up. I would have never known that this person felt this way about me. I thought they were my friend. When someone sows discord, they are envious of another person's relationships, possessions, or potential for growth. Now, a big reason why people sow discord is because they're harboring resentment towards someone else. And no matter what, they cannot let it go. This is the book of Proverbs chapter 17 and verse 9. He that covereth a transgression seeketh love, but he that repeateth a matter separateth very friends. What this means is there are some times where situations happen in life where somebody does something to you that you don't like, but you get over it. And then there are other times where people do something to you and you can never get over it. So you sow discord against that person as a form of revenge, even if the other person never intended to offend you. Discord ruins relationships, discord breaks up families, discord causes fights. In many cases, discord can also lead to death. It is a very dangerous and destructive spirit, so how do we handle it? The first way to stop someone from sowing discord is by doing this. If somebody comes to you trying to speak ill on somebody else, before they give you their side of the story, stop them and ask them, have you expressed your issue to the person you have the problem with? If the answer is no, politely stop them and encourage them to apply Matthew 18. This is the book of Matthew chapter 18 and verse 15. Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee, go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone. If he shall hear thee, thou hast gained thy brother. Applying this verse can stop a lot of situations. You need to express to the brother or the sister who came to you with the issue that if they have a problem with a man, they need to go and speak to that man about the problem. Don't get caught up in meddling in other people's issues. You don't know if what the person is telling you is true or false, and you don't know if the person that's speaking to you has an agenda. If the person who came to you wants to be righteous, they must seek out the proper channels. Have them apply Matthew 18 and 15, and if the issue is unresolved after doing that, then the scriptures talk about including 1 to 2 witnesses as well as the church. If that hasn't happened yet, then they have no business in coming to you. But let's say the person did tell you their side of the story. They just had to get this out and you weren't able to stop them before things went too far. The second way to handle this is to have the discord sower tell the other person exactly what they told to you in front of you. Have the discord sower repeat the exact words to the person that they have the problem with in your presence. This will help you see if the person who came to you was sincere. One of the best ways to deal with matters in the congregation is to get everything out in the open. You want to get rid of all the he say, she say, and see how everyone acts when they're in the same room. Oftentimes you'll find that people will say one thing about a person in private and switch their story in public. If everyone is telling the truth and there's nothing to hide, there should be no problem bringing the issue out in the open. The only time there's an issue with something surfacing publicly is if somebody has something wicked that they're trying to hide. You make sure that in that open and public discussion, you repeat exactly what was told to you. If the person that came to you is consistent, then maybe the matter is valid. If the person switches their story, they may be doing the devil's work and they were sowing discord all along. The third way to handle people who sow discord is to consider the source. Before you rush to any conclusions about what you're hearing, examine the character of the person that's talking. Do they have a history of gossiping? Do they have a history of lying? Is this person hard to get along with, always nitpicking somebody else? Before you take the person's comments and run with it, you need to do your due diligence. That way you don't get caught up in any confusion. Now, if you find that this person is lying and sowing discord maliciously, you must air this person out before the congregation. Ecclesiasticus chapter 28 verse 13. Curse the whisperer and double-tongued, for such have destroyed many that were at peace. It must be known among the body that this person has a habit of sowing discord. If you continue to say nothing and allow the person to run amok in private, this can destroy the congregation. And if you're the person that people always come to sow discord, examine yourself. Don't tell me what they said. Tell me why they're so comfortable telling it to you. What is it about you that makes it so easy for them to spew their venom? Maybe Satan is allowing these people to come to you because he knows you enjoy these conversations. Maybe you have something against the person that's being slandered. Maybe there's something in your flesh that craves the wickedness of what's being spoken on. This is the book of Galatians chapter 5 verse 19. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lasciviousness, idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulations, wrath, strife, seditions, heresies, envyings, murders, drunkenness, revelings, and such like, of the which I tell you before, as I have also told you in time past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of God. They may be coming to you because spirits know spirits. People know who they can go to air out their drama. Ecclesiasticus chapter 13 verse 15. Every beast loveth his like, and every man loveth his neighbor. All flesh consorteth according to kind, and a man will cleave to his like. If all the discord sowers are coming to you, check your spirit. Remember, the Lord hates the spirit of discord. Follow the steps in this video and pray that the person who came to you finds peace and harmony. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really pray that you were edified. If you enjoyed this lesson and want to see more just like it, then please do me a favor and smash that like button. It'll go a really long way in spreading the gospel and growing this YouTube channel. We work really hard at True Spirit to make these videos for you. So please feel free to share with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. And leave me a comment to let me know what you're going to do to prevent others from sowing discord in your congregation. I check all of the comments and will do my very best to respond to as many as I can. Until next time, stay blessed.